This will be part 4 of us trying to go through the various tools used in Photoshop. We've looked at in our previous video, we've looked at the selection, move and selection tool. We've looked at the crop and slice tool. Also looked at the retouching and painting tools. So this video will be looking at the drawing and type tools. So if you want to follow exactly as I am going, you need to be on essential. So come here. This is your workspace. So you will see essentials. So you must be at essentials, and then you will see the tools being aligned like this. You could also tap around this line to have it on a double sorry, to have it on a double space if you want, but let's leave it like this anyway. So we'll be starting off with pen tool. So under pen tool, we have several tools that I've said earlier on. I said anytime you find other tools that there's a drop down like this, it means there are other tools below. Okay, so pen tool have other tools, so we'll be going through quite just few of them. All right, so let's start with the pen tool itself. They have a control key, a keyboard key P. So basically, you can use pen tool to remove a background. You can use pen tool to do quite a lot. So it helps you to draw, like draw an anchor. Each of these points you drop is called an anchor. Okay, so let's say if this was a background, after I bring it here, then I will make a selection out of it. Yeah, so I can cut it off. So that's what you can use pen tool for. So, but then pen tool can be used for much more. Okay, so let's say for instance I want to, while I am going, there seems to be a cycle. So what you need to do is when you click the next point, you don't release it. You drag until you meet the way you want it to be. So you hold Alt and then you clip it so that you can do the next point. Okay. So let's say after the next point, let's say we want to track it. I'm just trying to create something out of the ordinary, what the pen tool can be used for. So let's say like this. So you always hold the Alt to remove. So now let's give it all the Alt. So when you want to do a curve using pen tool, as you click, you don't release. Okay. So that's how you can make a curve. So while you're cutting a background, when you're cutting up anything at all, when you want to do a cycle or a curve, you have to follow this perspective. So I'm not really creating anything in particular. I'm only showing you what you can use pen tool to do. Okay, so pen tool, you use it to draw freehand, like, you know. So imagine you're cutting a background, you just follow it. It's more easier compared to the lasso, polygonal lasso tool. I mean, this is cool because you cut when you join. Now, one thing with polygonal lasso tool is that at the point, let's say you are clicking and you're going, and then you mistakenly double click, it's going to form a selection automatic, but not like pen tool. So pen tool will enables you to do that which you want to do easily, and then that's all. So that's that for pen tool, but watch out on this space. We'll be doing a lot of things with pen tool in when we get into the main video. Okay, so the next tool we'll be looking at is the free form pen tool. Just like the pen tool, when we remove this, you can always bring out your history tool because that's what you use in cleaning up. So let's take it back to the beginning. So it's all clean up. So the freeform tool, pen tools. So in this one now, you see, pen tool allows you to draw extremely precise paths. Okay, but this very one now, what it does is that when you draw, just like will I say this tool was the name, this lasso tool that we do like this. Now, this is more like another of such lasso tool. So you have to click it and go. So as you're going, it's adding the anchor point. It's adding automatically. So if you once you release, it's formed. So you see that all the anchors have been added. So it's I can say it's more like the lasso tool under the pen, okay, the pen groups. Okay, so you will not be releasing it until you're done with what you're doing. So you're done with your drawing before you release. That's one how you can use the freeform pen tool. Okay, so let's have a wipe again. Okay, the next tool we have is the curvature pen tool. So it became an additional tool from Photoshop 2018 CC. Okay, so it's more easier. It's more like we can say it's a simplified version of the pen tool. So it's more like instead of the curves you will use that thing to do, you can actually use it here because it's already going on a curve dimension. So you understand, you're getting the idea. So each point you're making is going on a curve already. So each point you make, it goes on a curve. So that's for the curvature. So pen tool, yeah, it's a combination of both the straight line and the curve. That's why we have to use drag before it make the curve. But then the curvature pen tool, it makes it easier because as you're going, you're going towards the curve angle, it's going to automatically assist you. Okay, so that's that for that. So the next one is the add anchor point. So let's say you want to add an anchor. So you can add an anchor to a point. Okay, so that's what this one does. You already have the selected point, you want to add more anchor points to it. Okay, so you can also make drag, you can make it anyhow you want. So that is what it helps you does. So it automatically helps you to add more anchor points. Okay, so we have the next tool, which is the delete anchor tool. So I want to be deleting this anchor. So that's what this tool is for. It helps you delete. So as the name implies, they say delete. Okay. We have now next is convert point tool. So you're getting it's converting this one into more like a straight path, smooth straight path or something. So it's just basically as the name implies, though I've honestly never used this tool before. So it's, well, I'm also getting lay of it. I will also check out more about this tool. So as you click there, you see that it's converting it to a line. So I guess that's what it's for, but I honestly don't know what it's meant. Okay, so moving on quickly, I don't want the video to be that long. So let's wipe this. Okay, so we have the other tools down here. So we have the rectangle tool, which instead of the marquee tool, that look at the example, when you use marquee tool, you make a selection, you have to fill, right? Okay, this one down here, you make a selection and it fills it for you. So it fills it with the background now. Okay, it's using the foreground. So that's the color. You can come under this field and make a change to it. It will automatically change. If you want the stroke to also change, or you want to, you just want, maybe let's say we're using blue of this here, and we're making this 4. Okay, then we don't want to fill on, so we only want the this. So it's automatic. So it, I think this is easier. Oh, this is actually not that I think this is easier than the rectangular marquee tool. So it also has its ellipse tool, which we know as well. It is for cycle. So when you hold shift, it makes the cycle a complete cycle without any this. And then once you release, it fills it. So it's your choice to either, okay, I just want the outline. I don't want the complete fill, but just let it fill outline. So you now make those adjustments up here. Okay, so we can see it. So this is quite easier and better than the marquee tool. Just trying to move it so it could look like we're trying to create something. Let's move it here. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, let's put it here. See, we're just trying to create something anyway. Okay, so then we have the triangle tool. And all of these tools, once you use them, they automatically fill themselves. Okay, so they fill themselves automatically. So let's still maintain our stand. We don't want it, we just want the outline. I want it to be blue. Okay, so draw it here as well. And what else do we have? We have the polygon now. Okay, so you know a polygon has several sides, so uh so if you draw, you see that the size sorry, so let's still do what we've been doing before, and 4 and blue as well. So just trying to put it in. I want to put it inside here. Well, let's leave it there anyway. Then we have the line tool. Now, unlike the single row and single column, that until you fill, this one too, as you draw, it automatically drops. So No need to explain further. So then we also have custom shapes here. Okay, this custom shapes comes in other variants. So when it comes to custom shape, you will come up to shapes here. You can also add more shapes. Like you can actually download these shapes online. Yeah, you can download them, then import them as well. So you see import shape. So you can download them. Check for custom shapes online. You will download. So you import them here. So these are the ones I have not imported and I've not downloaded anyone, but I used to do that before. So you see all this custom shape. Once you click on it, you come and draw. The custom shape will come. Okay. So this looks like a cow or pig. Anyway, so this custom shape you can explore them. They're pretty cool. So you can also import more. So this under wild animal. We have that of leaves, tree. We have boats. So when designing logo, this can help you to come up with something instead of you going to stress yourself. And so you can actually use this custom shape. It can help you to do a logo. So they are quite important as well. So yes, so moving on from the custom shape, let's go dive right in. Let me clone this also. So let's dive right into the next tool, which is the path selection tool. This. So this path selection tool here, comment. Yes. Okay. So so I just drew a path. So this one is just basically like it helps you to select, which is more like a selection. It's just more like I don't know, but I'm not seeing the difference with using a move tool. Well, maybe I guess I'm not getting the idea of this path tool. I've not used it, but it's there. It's still part of the tool as we're exploring. Then we have the direction. I don't know what this one as well stands for. So whether it's to give you direction to something, I don't know. But I will make a research and I will try to use it. Okay, so moving right on to the important tools here is the type tool. We're done with the draw tool. Now we are on the type tool. So the type tool, when I started using Photoshop, we only have horizontal text. But now I am seeing horizontal text, vertical type marks, and so they've added more tools to it. So as usual, normally is to have, so I was on paths last time. So once you're with path, we will talk about that one in the next video. I forgot I enter a path. So normally you type your normal text. My name is Shamaki. How about that? So my name is Shamaki. By this. So my name is Shamaki. So now what if we want to use the horizontal text? The vertical, sorry. So let's type. My name is Shamaki. It's going to type on the vertical axis. So depending on what you are designing at the time, so you will now make a choice of which of the type tool you want to use. Okay, so if we go to the vertical and the horizontal marks text, it's pretty just almost the same thing. The other one is vertical one, but then, well, now, now is Shamaki. So this time around, if you check what just happened here is that it's as you type it, it marks the the alphabet, each letter, it marks it. So I can decide to fill this with a different color instead of just saying I want to change the color. As it is now, I can just select any color from this and fill it on here. So it's just pretty the same thing as the other one, but just that it has a little bit of, well, something. So basically, these are the tools we have under draw and type tools. So keep me posted on the comment section. I know I'm trying, and I don't know all, but I'm trying my best. I'm just trying to put up those who are coming into this world of graphic design, Photoshop, Abrase, just trying to share my knowledge. I'm not trying to say I know it all or anything. Just I know some professionals that are better than me will come across this video. Encourage me by dropping what you feel I should do. I should to also improve as my well. So as other novices are coming in, I also should learn and go on. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.